Hello everyone!
Hi!
Thank you very much for coming back to watch another video. Today, my guest is Mary. Mary came all the way from Russia and now she is living in Istanbul. She traveled in many countries and she got to know about many different people and many different cultures. Today we will talk about relationships. What has happened to all those love stories that we've been hearing from our childhood? And how the couples are treating each other. Last but not least, what are the golden advices for the couples? So, first of all, how are you doing today, Mary?
Hi everyone! Hi Victor. I am going very well actually. I am living like a professional staker for nowadays, let's say, because in 2020 COVID make me do nothing and I'm just having fun with my friends for last 1 year. So, like this.
Looks like 2020 hasn't been a good year for most of us, but yeah. Still, tell us a little bit about yourself, please, Mary.
So I'm Mary, I'm from Russia, and I'm 30 years old and I have been living in Turkey for some time and I have been living in China, and I like to travel so much. I like to enjoy my time with my friends. I like to meet with new people and this is inspired me, something like that.
That's awesome. So, since our topic is going to be about relationships, let's get started with the first question. So Mary, you've been living in Istanbul for how many years?
For now, 1.5 years, and let's say like totally around 3 years, something like that.
I know that you've been traveling before in many different countries.
Yes, I've been in China and I was in Europe, but just for holidays. But in China, in Turkey, I was working and living and working. So I know something about Turkey.
How many years have you lived in China?
In China, totally, let's say like 2.5, 3 years, something like that. So I was coming and leave.
Did you have a good time being in China?
Yeah, I had.
That's
definitely.
awesome. That's awesome.
But best time I had in Turkey, in Istanbul, definitely.
You love Istanbul?
Yes, I am Istanbul lover.
Who wouldn't love in Istanbul? For those who haven't been in Istanbul, my recommendation to you, just try to visit in Istanbul. You will be able to see the European side and the Asian side. You can see the two continents in the same day. You can have your breakfast on the Asian side and you can have your lunch and dinner on the European side. That's where we live in. I'm glad that you love being in Istanbul.
Yes.
So, since our topic is about relationships, I would like to ask our first question for the audience. What do you think about today's relationship?
I think lots of changes bring COVID, that's for sure. Because actually I think relationship didn't change too much, but COVID makes people bring, let's say, you was going to the dates like outdoors. You was going to restaurant, you was going to cafe, like maybe club. But now many people are calling girls home, which is like, you know, something, and it's make like stop people, but also like application, dating application makes some tricks for people. They open the golden bridge, yes, to make lots of people like all around the world for free. So yeah. it's make you feel like more open, more free. But when you have you may know lots of people from different countries, but also you cannot reach them because of COVID, you know.
Because of COVID, yeah.
Yes, and also like not everybody can handle like dating like outside. And
that's an unfortunate for the ones who is having a long distance relationship indeed, because the borders are still closed. I don't know where you live, but at the moment that's the situation for us.
Yeah.
What I meant also by today's relationship, except the COVID, unfortunately, in general, in the 21st century, about the relationships, What are the differences between, let's say, in the 21st century? Because we are all born and raised with our lovely movies, how the people are happy, like Romeo and Juliet and Elena and the Majnun, and they are having a beautiful love affair. But we can't see this anymore. You know, that's the thing. We can't see this anymore because nowadays the relationships comes and goes like that, like on light speed. So can you explain, can you tell us a little bit about what is the relationship and what is the relationship?
Oh, that's the really good question.
Cool.
I think the main idea about relationship and relationship is like we call in Russia lifeboat. So let's say boat and ship. And the main differences between ship and ship is like ship is you need to learn how to manage it to not sink. And the ship, how we know it's not sinking. So this is the point. You don't need to do anything to, let's say, cheat your relationship, because good, healthy relationship you need to build. You need to be professional how to build it. So you need to know some tricks. You should know the rules how to build healthy relationship. And relationship just going by itself. And sometimes you just can find yourself in the relationship and like, what's going on? Like, I didn't build it. Like, I don't like it. And some people live in with this and they get used to it. But if you wanna build some long playing relationship, you need to know the tricks how to build it. It's like the building a house. If you know how to build a house, you can build some good which can stay for years, for centuries years. But if you don't know how to build it, you can build from something, from mud, from dirty, and you will live so not good conditional life, and also your relationship will not bring you to happiness. Will bring you just disappointment.
I agree with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is the problem of nowadays about relationships.
Yeah.
We are not living in the movies or in the books anymore. All this passionate the way you get to know your love, all these promises, all those words might turn into the other way around.
Yes. And I think what we have differences in 21st century, why it's not matching with the books anymore. Of course, lots of changes bring internet. Internet, it's like a beautiful fake of life what you would like to live, but
especially on Instagram.
Yes,
all these couples that we've been seeing all the time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You never know what is happening inside, right?
Yes, yes. But also you want to reach something, that beautiful picture, but it's very hard to reach because all the problems, all the issues is staying behind the curtains. And also, let's say dating apps making you feel like you can reach any man. And there is always, in Russia we have very nice sentences, лучше враг хорош, better is the enemy of good. Because you always, when you're thinking there is something better, there is something the best waiting for you, you can close your eyes for something which is good next to you, and you always thinking, okay, he is good but not perfect, and I can find the perfect, and you're looking for perfect and you're looking for perfect, but the thing is you will never reach perfection. Yes, this is unreachable stuff which is like you will never reach it. This is so hard, and the thing is you need
impossible, let's say.
Yes, you need to find the right person who can learn with you how to build good relationship, if he is ready, if you are ready. So if you both are ready, you can build some happiness between each other, you can build some calm, you can build some comfy place which you always wanna go back.
So what do you think what is the main reason you think that all those promises and all these relationships are not lasting forever?
For example, let's take some couple which is in a village, and there is a girl and there is a boy, and they meet they family like know each other, and how she's choosing the guy. She's not she's choosing to cover her safety area. For example, he is strong, he can bring some wood sticks, he can make a fire, he can handle to live in a wooden house, so he's strong, and she's not thinking about how she will be happy with him. Can she talk after hard work? So she's waking up at 4 a.m. and she's going to sleep at like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And they don't have time to speak. They don't have mostly time to know each other, because village life is so hard life. And when you nowadays, when you covering your basic needs, because you don't need to go 1 kilometer to get the water, you don't need to do lots of stuff. We have lots of stuff managing like automatically, and we have lots of free time to know each other better, to know another people better. And I think this is the point, because before people was living to survive. Lots of things you need to do to survive, to just manage your life as a human. But nobody was thinking as a personality, as a soul, because there is no time for it.
Yes.
And now we have time. We after work we can meet with our friends and we can chat. We can learn who we are. We can learn what we wanna see next to us, what kind of person we wanna see, and this is changing. Like,
so can we say that internet has the main role to change today's relationships?
Definitely, because internet changed our life from upside down, all our life, all our vision of who we are, how we are living, and it's opened the doors to see how other people living, because there is lots of countries, like let's say in USSR before, like in my country we was calling it like Iron Curtain. So you cannot allow to go abroad. You just living your life inside your country. You see your president, you see your people, and you don't know how you may live, how another country living. So, and when you learn it, you can see, I can live different life. And with internet, we have ability to live wherever we want. We have ability to meet wherever people we can meet, from New Zealand to USA, anywhere. Or like, and this kind of feelings has a one good side and one another side. It's making you feel like you can reach everything, but also if you failed, it's making you more sad, because you're not losing something which is like just border your country. You can lose all the world.
That's true. So what do you think about the ones who have met with their partners on Tinder or OkCupid or whatever?
Bumble.
there must be mushrooms of applications for dating
Yes.
apps. So what do you think about those? Do you think their relationships lasts forever, or their relationships should be temporary? Because I believe people, when they meet each other, it's important where you met. Let's say you might meet with your girlfriend in Galata Tower during the sunset, or you might meet with your boyfriend during the sunrise in the Butterfly Valley, or you can meet your love of your life somewhere in the Maldives. The moments of the first moments that you see this person. It could be in the island, it could be in the club, it could be on the streets. Do you think it trickles the strength of the relationship, instead of you just swipe it right or swipe it left, and whatever you match and you say what's up and hi, how you doing? Do you think which has more romanticism?
Victor, I think you are so romantic guy. That's why.
Am I?
Yes, yeah, you are so romantic guy. For
You're
me,
the first girl saying that.
for me, this is so. I don't see any troubles how you meet. The thing is the main idea just to meet the right person. How you meet, of course, this is beautiful story for your friends. Like, tell us how you guys meet. Okay, it was so romantic moment or something, and how you guys like tell us how you meet. We just met on Tinder. You know, the thing is to finally find the right person who you can handle and who can handle you, who can be related to you, who can learn with you, who will be same your vibe, who will be your puzzle, let's say.
So shall I ask this private question, if you have met anyone from Tinder before?
Yeah, I met lots of beautiful men.
Or was it a disappointment the way they look like in the photos, which I think you all had some kind of experience like that?
Thanks God I didn't have.
Okay.
I didn't have. I heard lots of stories.
That.
I heard lots of stories. I never had. I was so lucky. God help me.
I have heard all these stories from my male friends, especially because girls like to use a lot of filters. No offense for other gender.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about you guys, really.
And whatever, and he even taken the photo for me, and then the way she was looking on the photos with all these edition programs, all these filters, she was looking beautiful. All women are beautiful, but she was not looking like the way she was on the photos. And I think that's kind of a cheating, you know.
I'm sorry about your experience, Victor.
That was not mine. That was what I have heard from my friends.
Okay.
That it was a completely different person, and
never happened to me. I was really like
because the guys don't need to use that much filter, I believe.
Yes.
They are just taking a selfie, but the girls, I think they invest 30 minutes just to physically change all their appearance. Not all women. I'm highlighting it. But the most.
Sorry, ask for that. We just want to be beautiful, that's it.
That's amazing. So, it's gonna be a common question, but I would like to hear it from you, Mary. What are the 3 main differences between men and women?
Oh.
Top 3.
This is the hard question. Top 3. Let me think about this. I think there is the main idea is to understand how men are, let's say, having solutions, reacting on stress, and how women like do the same, because at lots of points we are so different. But the thing is, when you respect other point, because
I know one thing to make it easier. I know that we are both coming from one of the books that I'm reading recently, that it says the men are from Mars and the women are from Venus. And actually this book is saying, the author is saying that we are both different creatures are sharing the same planets. No matter how much our appearance is quite similar, but once it comes to the brain chemistry, the men are able to think straightforward. But the women are thinking in an emotional way.
Yes.
So that's one of the things that is one of why the discussions, why all these problems are coming from, because of our brain chemistry, which we were born with it.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about it?
Yes, we are working differently. Our brain working differently. Our emotions working differently, and the rest. How to explain in a shortcut, because
as you see, the man and the woman differences is not easy to explain.
Yes.
Especially for the woman, because I am able to answer it with one sentence, but it's for a woman. They think in many different ways.
Please explain, and I will tell my point of view.
That is one of the main points. The man can easily answer this question within 1 minute with 1 or 2 proper sentences, which doesn't mean that the women don't give any proper answers. They actually give better answers than us. But the way they think is more emotional and much more, there are more varieties of thinking for them, so it will be not easy for her to put the whole thing in 1 sentence. And this is what happens. This is one of the main reasons why all these discussions are coming from.
I got it. Yeah, I got it. Because I think everything we do in a so different way. But the key is to be respectful about another people's choice, to let them be yourself, because all the women, we have 7 billion of people, and all the women are different. We cannot just say women are more emotions, men are less emotion. Majority, but there is always people who supporting totally opposite idea, because some women can be emotionless, some men can be crying so much. So we cannot say like 100% this, 100% this, but the key of healthy relationship to be respectful of somebody you choose, because the funny things, girl can be more emotions, but men can be less emotions. This is like yin and yang. It's making the balance. Some men are more straight, women are more flexible, let's say. It's making a balance. So men need to be more flexible and woman can help him to be more flexible. Woman, let's say, need more logical way, and sometimes she can be so emotion and she need a man next to her to just calm her down. And this is the point.
This explains why the women cannot park their car, because they think too much.
We need men for that, yes.
Yes.
We need men for that, that's true.
Yes.
Some women can park even better than my man friend, but I was just, really, how you do this? So we are beautiful in our differences, how much we're different, because one person cannot be just, there is millions of category, like millions of category characteristic of the character, and the thing is, it's like a the equalizer, let's say. Yes. So like beauty 60%, loyal 90%, let's say something else like 30%, and you need to find the person who you will be matching with, and also who can let you to be yourself, who can give the space for you to be yourself, because this is the key, because we always wanna make another person fit for us, and this is the main problem, because it's about changes. We always want to change another person to be more comfortable for us, but the thing is, it's like a challenge. Can you handle the person who is different from you? Can you play with this? Can you work with this? This is the beauty of relationship.
Exactly. I agree with that.
Thank you.
So that explains how the girls can park the car and some cannot. So shall I ask you the question? So Mary, you've been living in Istanbul for a few years, more than 3 years.
Yes.
I think you have met with some community of Turkish people. Have you had any relationship with the Turkish men before?
Yes, I had.
So, can you tell us a little bit of your experiences? What do you think about Turkish men? Yeah, sure.
I think all the people are different. It's difficult to find some Russians is like this, Chinese is like this, Turkish is like this. I can just say, if I compare with Russian people, Turkish people are much more kind, much more humanist. I can understand it how they treat the animals, because when you can see the man who is petting the cat, or when I see the man who is going for a walk with their kids, this is nonsense for Russia. I can compare just with Russia. Yes, I was staying in China, but I will not say about China. I will just compare with Russia, because I was born there. And it's nonsense for us. When we see in some kids' place, they're playing, there is 99% of women. If there is a man, it will be like he's the one, he's special, like he's treating their child, he has a time in his life to play with them. And what I can see here, 50-50. There is 50% of women, 50% of men, and that's beautiful. That's literally beautiful. When I see this, my Russian heart is melting and I'm gonna cry, because this is really beautiful. So I can say in Turkey, people has family institution, let's say, because in Russia we has very high percent of not happy family. I cannot say here is more happy family, but supporting of man to woman inside the family, this is much highest level than in Russia, and I think this is beautiful, which we don't have, unfortunately. This is the main difference. So they are more looking for family, more easy looking for family, let's say. They helping their family, like their parents. And also I think it's a male country which I like so much. I can feel that power, especially when some, okay, we will not talk about politics because this is politics.
I understand your point about your experience with the Turkish man. I believe, okay, we are all human in the end. No matter we are living in Asia or in Europe, in America, in Antarctica even. As long as in the end there are two kind of people who can understand you and who cannot understand you. So we are focusing on the ones who can understand us.
Which I can say, we cannot, the main idea, we cannot compare Istanbul Turkish men with other country Turkish men because they are much more conservative, and I don't think we can find the connection. Even here, like lots of people can say I'm open-minded, I'm easygoing or something, but when they really meet people who is like that, they understand how much they are close-minded, how much they cannot accept some easy things. This is actually very interesting because when you born in some open-minded country, which is not mine, for example, which is not mine, but I can understand what kind of open mind. And when you meet another people, to be open-minded, this is just to down level of European people, let's say, and you can say you are so close. No, I'm open-minded, but they are open-minded for their culture, for Muslim culture, and you cannot compare. Time has to pass to be more open, to see more differences, because you can only exchange your culture talking with some real people. You can watch lots of video on YouTube, you can Google or something, whatever, but only you can exchange to chat with some real people who come from abroad, and you can lift your skill with be more open.
That makes sense. So, what are your top 3 advices to women for their relationships?
Good question.
It doesn't have to be 3, but still, 3
yes.
is the number.
I think the number 1 is let your man have a space. Let your man have a freedom to be as he is.
Exactly.
Don't eat his brain. Don't always take his time. Live your life and don't be a 100% part of his life, because men are they like freedom. They like to stay how they are. They like to be themselves. And the thing is, to give a space, this is so important for men, much more important for us. And how much you give in the freedom, that much he wanna go back to you. And that line, and to not be like.
Can we say it's kind of the man's nature or the woman, that the humankind's nature? Whatever you pressure on it, he or she become more ignorant.
Yes.
Because once you kind of cross the level, cross the border of the freedom.
But somebody like it.
That's of course there, but the majority, natural-wise, it works the other way around.
Yes.
Once you pressure on something, once you put the regulations, it might turn to you the way you don't want to see, because that's how you actually are the reason why it happens.
Yeah, I think so. The freedom for men, this is so important, to give him space for his hobbies, for his needs, for his job. This is so important to not be so annoying, because let the man be a man. Let the man, don't treat him like your son. Don't be so much everywhere. Don't don't treat him as a son. Don't treat him as a father. Don't treat him as a wallet.
He's someone special.
Yes, let him be a special for you. Give him a space to be a man for you. Don't be so much independent. I can do everything by myself. I'm so new wave feminist, let's say. Feminism, in my opinion, feminism is a bitch of our new generation society, because women pretending to be independent, women pretending to be strong. Okay, our beauty is to be strong where we need to be strong, but our real beauty is shut down our strongness, let's say, and independent, and let the man carry about you. This is our beautiful. This is our beautiful side. This is how we bloom in as a woman, not as a person, not as a human, as a woman. This is beautiful to be woman, and when we find that way to be like a flower and blooming next to man, this is the most beautiful thing. We stop to be a partner. We are not a partner in a relationship. I'm not saying we are not a partner in a relationship. Of course we have 50-50 responsibility, but let the man be a man, not treat him as a son. Don't be the mommy, and don't treat him as a father.
Be someone else like he has never seen before.
Yeah, let's say like that.
So what about the third one, if there is one, for the woman, for the relationship advice?
Yes, to not change him, because or if you want to change, because we women, we like to change, we like to be to feel that power. I will change him because he's like not good enough, but he has a potential, and I will change him to be better. No, if you want to change, learn how to use some hidden tricks, how to change a man for him to not understand you are changing him. But mostly find a person who will be proud of, who will be looking like he can do everything by himself, just because he's a person like this. This is so beautiful when you when you have that feelings, you are proud of that person, you are so lucky to be next to that person, and this is so beautiful. Not like, he's a loser, but with me he can conquer the world. No, choose the man who can conquer the world, and he will conquer the world. He will surprise you without your pushing, without your
let them have their full potential.
Yes,
I know.
yes.
If you really want to love someone, you should accept the person the way he is or she is. And if you think you're going to have to change that person, that means you never loved him or her. Yes. You just want to see the way you want to see them. If you really want to love someone, accept the person the way that person is. Yeah. So do not change. And if because it's temporary, but the character which remains is the permanence.
Yes, I am agree. Yes.
Awesome. Tell me top 3 advices for men during their relationships.
Yeah. Advices for men. Number 1 is to always treat her like a princess.
Not even a princess, like a queen, because she is the one who's going to carry you.
If she is the one for you.
If she's the one. Be aware of that, because...
Yes. I think in my idea, woman is a mirror of man. Woman
exactly. I agree with that.
Is a flower. What kind of ground you will put the seeds, how much you will treat her with compliments, with attention, with some small things, because the small things, this is important. I remember I was watching one guy, he's a pastor in USA, and he was having the speech for so many people, and he asked, please girls, raise the hand if you prefer 1 rose 100 days in a row every day, then 100 roses one day. Everybody raise the hand. Give me every day 1 rose during 100 days in a row, then 100 roses just one time. This is so beautiful. When you know this kind of tricks, you may be the best man ever and ever, because we count in small things, small good traits, small compliments, small things. Men are, this is the main difference between us, because men are wanna conquer the world. Men wanna be special. Men want do something big, like something big in his life, and we are moving a little, but every day. Not to go so far away. Every day, чуть-чуть, yes, the bad, like small good threads. This is the key, and yeah, like this. And
awesome. So thinking a little bit, and it can turn into a big profit in the end.
Yeah.
It's like you're playing a chess. You know, if you want to make a big move about your life, you should be sure that you're playing the stones right with your partner.
Psychologists even say, even if you stop love your girlfriend or your wife, the thing how you can refresh your love to start to care about her. Even if you don't love her anymore, do the gifts for her, do some good things for her, start to care about her, and you will feel the love again. This is wonderful, beautiful, because it says how it's working. Because for men, psychologists say it working like that. If you stop to love your partner and you don't feel anything anymore, start to care about her and you will in love with her again. Because the woman start to blooming, and she stopped to be stressed. She can have stress at work, she can have a stress with her parents, with everything. But if there is a man who is found place at home, she's coming back and she can feel release. If you don't love, start to treat her good again, and she will be blooming, and she will turn to that woman when she in love few years ago. This is beautiful, I think.
Well, you explained it very well. I mean, I don't know if I should ask you next top 2 advices, because you already.
I have one more. I have one more advice.
Please share.
Yes. I want to say this is not like advice. This is a small trick for men. Small trick is a small lies, because in Russia we say man in loves by the eyes and woman in loves by the ears. And small lies.
Oh, can you repeat this again? I really got that code.
Man in loves by the eyes.
That's true.
Man in loves by what they see, and woman in loves what they hear.
So you're telling me that it's for women, it's not that important how he looks, but as long as that
how he
treating,
yes,
and how, the way he's using his words,
yes,
carefully. Oh,
even,
this is what they say in Russia?
Yes. Even
okay, cool.
What you meet with her friends or with all the friends, you can may say some compliment to another girl, but always after that say your girl, but you are the one, but you are special. You don't have to say it out, just whisper to her ear, but you are the one, you are the best one. And you
girls really like it.
Really like it.
They really even believe it.
Yeah, whatever, man. If she, we are not thinking logically. We are not saying, okay, she is more fit, she has better hair, or the thing is to understand you are special for your man. This is the key. They can be Victoria's Secret models, and your girlfriend, which can be fat, oily hair, not beautiful dress or something. Just say it, but you are special for me. This is the key. She will be always yours.
It's a very good tip from the woman's mouth.
Small
to the guys,
lies.
What they should. Small lies, but it can turn into a reality.
But this is the
change
key.
The fate of the relationship.
Yes, with these small daily lies, even if she's, let's say, fat, she has some pimples, and she can say like, I want to put some makeup, but I don't have foundation or something. Just lie. Even if it's cheap lie, just lie. This is so beautiful for us. No, you are the one. You are special. You don't need any foundation. You don't need any makeup. You're beautiful as she is. She can say first 10 times, oh, stop lying. Second 10 times, oh, come on. Second entire her life, she will say, oh, thank you so much, because she will finally believe, because we don't believe in logic, we believe in what people say to us. If man will hear, you're not successful, he say. Go fuck yourself. I believe in myself. But if somebody say, woman, you're not beautiful, she will keep thinking about this like a snowball.
It's in our nature to progress
yes.
the positive things,
yes.
to eliminate the negative thoughts. So even a little bit of sparkling of compliment can change the whole mistakes of the man which they have done. Just one sparkling of hope, of positiveness, is ready to kill the whole negativeness.
Yes.
That's
if you feel your flower with the beautiful compliments every day, not only water changing if you say the compliments, yes. Not only water, we are changing when we start to blooming like roses. Your woman will be the most beautiful
awesome.
Woman ever, and she will go to the gym not because she must to, because she want to be more better for you, because you already say you're perfect enough, you don't need to change anything, and she will go with another motivation.
Just a little bit of pink lies. It's not gonna damage anyone, but it's gonna make your relationship in a better way if you really like that girl. If you don't like that girl that much, just don't waste each of your time. Just let them go. Let her go or let him go. Just don't waste the time, because time is money. I'm kidding. I want to ask you the question, can you describe your dream man? And let's make it simple. How his character and how his style would look like. To make it short, what is your type?
Definitely not physical type. It can be anything, it can be anybody, but it's should be open for changes. My dream man should have a potential to be open for changes. He should be humanist, he should be kind, and have an attractive smile.
Attractive smile.
Yes!
So from the outlook, the thing you really care about, if you have to say one thing which is more important of a man, it's not clothes, it's not about muscles, it's
no!
just the smile itself.
No, yes.
It's only smile.
Sometimes we are, psychologists say we are taking more than 80% the information like unconsciously. So there is some inner impulses like he's for me or he's not for me.
Yeah.
And kind smile, be open, be easygoing and strong as a rock.
So what do you think about the look? Does he has to be tall or short, with the hair or without hair? Does he have a good smile or a mean evil smile? Has he put a shirt on or just with the normal t-shirt? I mean, just the out look, which actually would attract you for the first 6 seconds when you see the person, when you see the man on the street. What is your type of man? I am asking this question for the male audience who is watching this video. I just want to know, such a beautiful girl like her, once you just passed her road, and you want to know if you look attractive or no, right? So she's gonna give us a little bit details of the outlook.
This is what I was talking about, like man in loves by the eyes and woman in loves by what the man's saying. Because you can say, oh, that guy is hot, I like him so much, and when you come closer and you start to speak, couple of sentences will be enough to understand it's not your person. But for man, this is differently. He can say he can become blind if he see beautiful woman. She can be stupid. She can be silly. She may have yes. She may have no common subject to speak. Man will not pay attention on this. He will be blind. Like, she is beautiful. She is so sexy. She is so. I want to know her better. That's why women are choosing. Always women are choosing, because when you come to man and when you know him better, this is so easy to understand, is this your person or this is not your person. Because we are looking for self-confident, we are looking for straight, we are looking for something what we don't have. Because For me, intelligent in eyes is the most important. It can be short, it can be bold, it can be even with mustache, only with mustache. Somebody like it, sorry, not me. But if he's self-confident, if he's acting like a man, I will be like, oh really? Like, you surprise me. So for me,
self-confidence is quite way too more important.
Yes, for sure. Not clothes, not muscles.
Does the culture matters as long as couples really love each other?
Well, this is so deep question, and I can say the culture is really matter. It can be a really big problem for everybody, for both of the partners. But the thing is, our culture made by the human, made by civilization, and I think this is, as we are soul, as we take in as our souls, we have all as we have. If we're talking about the culture, let's also talk about the God. Some people who is deeply, let's say, seek religion, they can say, I have my own God, and it's only, it's working for me, and the rest gods are not exist. But the most smart people who is education, religion, they can say the God is just one God. They can call different name, different culture, different names, but the God just the one.
Yes.
And when you understand the God is the one, you can understand we are also belongs to one God. We are not separate. We come from same place. We come from universe, and we will go back to universe. And when you see this culture, different culture can make us separate as a human being, but as a soul, we all the same. We don't have differences. We all the same. And our idea to, during the lifestyle, bring us to soul being, understand what is the most important, how to love. You need to learn how to love, because this is difficult. This is also, you need to know how to love, how to be more kind, how to be more humanism, how to be more open for lots of changes, how to understand everything can happen in the world. Much less you will, how much less you will put the borders for your mind and for your life. It will never happen to me. This is not for me. This is not for me. How much less borders you will have, that much open you will be for life, that much easygoing you will be. So this is about to easygoing. Like, everything can happen. All the culture can happen. Any food you can eat. And of course, some people can eat dogs. Some people can not even think how you can throw the dog outside. This is the point. You need to find somebody who will be relate to you, who will be matched with you. It can be from different culture, but this is so rarely. That's why this is like brilliant, so difficult to find, but it's possible. But you need to grow so fast if you want to stay with this person, if he really deserve it, and if she really deserve it, and she is ready to change, and he is ready to change. Because some culture more easy to change, some culture are more unflexible, and this is the problem.
So
it may be.
You explained it very well.
It may happen, but it takes lots of times and lots of trouble, lots of energy.
So what do you say about this long distance relationships? Do they really work? It's hard. It's hard. I can say long distance relationship. For me, if I have to say it shortly, because nowadays it is very easy to access to people's life. Before it was, without internet, it was maybe a bit more difficult to get to know more people. But since the internet is involved in our life, it can be anywhere. That's why if you have a long distance relationship, couples, if I'm mistaken, please correct me, the couples are more tend to cheat each other. I mean, they can easily use one of those dating apps that they can just find someone for daily affair and it can turn out to be a permanent one. People have, let's say, the internet is in our lives and it has given us more alternatives, so we are not trying to take care of any other drama anymore. Once it's a long distance, people are cheating on each other, and that's one of the main reasons why the long distance relationship. For me, if I am in love with someone, I would love my girlfriend to be in the same city where I live. I should be able to contact with her whenever I want, no matter how far she lives on the other side of the city, but it's still in the same city. It's still even in the same country. So how far would it be to reach from my city to her city? That's why, but if the continental distances is involved, then it's always a question mark, because once you can't see her or once she cannot see him whenever she or he wants, then I don't think nowadays with the help of the internet I can't see a good future for the ones who is having long distance relationships.
Indeed.
What do you think about it?
Indeed. I think long distance relationship being romanticized by the books, because of course before you can just write the letters with some filter and you put some toilet water and it's like romanticized. You can sit next to the window and suffer like how is he there, and but life is changed and it's because life is changed. You can live where you want. You can manage your life to live where you want. And if you have long distance relationship, you should be very high percent to be sure about that person. I cannot say 100%. There is no 100% in life. In Russia we say, if you want to make God laugh, tell him about your plans. This is true. This is true. If you say, I will be...
I like your Russian coast to it.
Yes.
You summarize the whole story in one sentence.
if you say like, I will be with that person until my entire life, this is beautiful, but this is very rarely situation, because life is so changeable, life is so flexible, and to handle long distance relationship you need to prepare to suffer, because for some people they can handle it, because some people even can handle guest marriage.
Yes.
This is getting more often and often in our generation, but it's breaking, I think, in my mind, it's breaking idea of family, like how you can stay in one city, your husband in other cities, you for what? Just to make money? I don't understand this. This is,
yeah, I mean,
I don't understand.
To be honest, there's something more important than the money. If you love someone, just make sure that you bring her to your city, or you find it somewhere in the middle.
Yes,
I understand that.
Some people has different goals. Some people has different needs in their life, and somebody can say, I wanna make money in New York, and she's saying like, I wanna go with you. No, stay here. This is more safe, or something. And this is like difficult to trust. And I saw many relationships like this, and I saw some marriage like this when I was in China, and girls was working abroad, and they had their children and they had their husband left behind, and I never see anybody who was loyal, who was living life like that in marriage. I never saw. And also about the boys, if they have new opportunity, they will look for it. And
Awesome.
I never see. Maybe I wasn't lucky, but I never see. I want to see something real, romantic, beautiful, long distance relation, but unfortunately I never see.
Yeah, the life is not about the movies and the Instagram stories that we watch, and when it comes to the reality, it is not as easy as it looks from the media, that's for sure. Okay, Mary, lovely. So my next question before the last question, I just want to know from your female perspective.
Okay.
Would you change some characteristics part of yourself because just your boyfriend asks you to change? Would you change yourself because of the boy?
Definitely no, if you ask the question like this. But like from my outlooking, you mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean in general. Okay, yeah, that's actually a good perspective that you just added. If your boyfriend is telling you, Mary, I don't want you to put this miniskirt on you when you go out. I want you to put something longer, which covers your legs, which is out of your fashion actually. Would you still do that because of him?
Something is determine us as a person, as our personality, and if you feel like there is no any problem to change it, you might change if it's so important for your partner,
Okay.
and it's not that much important for you. But if it's you, it's making you being you, and you say it like, I will not change it because I will change my personality, then I don't think I will do this. But it's all about the balance. If you respect your person that much, what you can change yourself
Okay.
for him, I don't think this is the big problem. But if you feel like I can change myself for him, but I feel so uncomfortable about that, you will not be happy about that,
So
and
he has
it
some
will
red
be a
borders.
problem. Yes.
I see.
So let's say if he said like, I want you to have a big boobs, just make a surgery and I will pay for it, I will say no, because this is like so cheap.
Yeah.
But there is something what can make him more comfy, and if it's not a big deal for me, I can change. It's not a problem. For example, if I say like everything is perfect on you, but I love boys with blue eyes, can you please use lenses? And
I see.
like, what the fuck? Today I will ask for lenses, tomorrow I will ask for something else, and after tomorrow I will ask for something bigger.
That's the point. If he doesn't like you the way you are, the way especially the eyes are the most important
Of
organs for representing yourself. If he doesn't like the color of it, so which means he doesn't like the color of your spirit, I would say.
Yeah.
So you're ready for the last question?
Yeah.
Perfect. Is there any story you would like to share with us?
Yeah, I can tell some funny story, and this is like, I love this story to tell because this is like how to say, funny story from the movie, let's say. One guy just texted me in Instagram, it was long time ago, and he was about to meet with me, and I like him actually, but he didn't have lots of picture on the Instagram, so I couldn't recognize exactly how he's looking like. But I like the way how he's speaking, and we matched, and we decided to meet in a cafe. And I was waiting for him, but I didn't have mobile. I didn't have the internet that time because I just come to Turkey, and this is. Don't forget this. This is the main idea. I didn't have the internet, so I connect with Wi-Fi, and I was waiting for him. And one guy, I was waiting in the bar, and it was full. And one guy just entered the bar, and he was definitely looking for someone. And I was thinking like maybe he's looking for me because he was from the far. He was looking same from the picture, and I just shake my hand like, hey, hi. And he shake me back like hi, and I recognize this is my guy. And I come to him and we start to chat, and I realize he's speaking so bad English, so bad. But on the chat, he was speaking so good, perfectly English, even better than mine. And I was thinking maybe somebody is helping him because this guy definitely cannot speak in English at all. And I was like, okay, maybe he likes me that much, and okay. And he said like, shall we go get some wine somewhere? And I say, why? Yeah, why not? And we start to walk on the street, and we was walking, and we walking and chat a little bit, which I can say he has a like basic English. And suddenly he just turned and started to open the door in some building, not in a bar. So he was just open the door, and which I realized like we going to his apartment. And I said like, wait, like where are we going? And he said, the upstairs, I'm living there. And I said, like,
that was fast.
what? We just met like 10 minutes ago. Like I don't wanna go to your apartment. What are you talking about? He said, but I have wine. I said, no, we can we can get a wine in some cafe. Let's go to cafe. And I became a little bit nervous, and he just said, just calm down. Let's go to the cafe. And we come to cafe, and I order wine, and he ordered water. Which I realized probably he don't have money, and it was like okay,
like
but
a normal water, like water.
Like water, yes, like
even not a mineral water, just
nothing, just the water. And okay, and when I was ordering, I asked the waiter, can I get the Wi-Fi password? And he gave me the Wi-Fi. And when I entered the Wi-Fi, there was lots of missed calls and messages from the guy, like, Masha, where are you? I'm waiting for you, like, in a bar. I'm gonna leave. If you're not here, what is this, like, cheating? And I say, wait, what? Like, are you still there? And he said, yes, I'm here. I'm waiting for you. And I said, wait a minute, I will be there, like in 5 minutes. And I just ran away from that guy, and I just get in a taxi, and I said, just run, the taxi driver. And he was going straight, and when I come, he said like, Masha, where have you been? I said, I was waiting for you. And I said like, he said, what? And I said, yes, I just missed the guy, like,
you have misunderstood.
It was a wrong guy. Oh my god, this
is what happens when you meet someone on the internet. You know, these kind of stories. I'm sure there are gazillions of stories like this.
Yes.
And this is one of the funniest stories that I have heard about me on the dating app.
It was so embarrassing, but also it was so funny at the same time. I like this story because this is like a really so silly story, but this like cool. From the movie, you know?
It can turn into a movie actually, this kind of story, if you can definitely make it into a movie. That's it. I ask you more or less the most important question, what this audience is looking forward to hear from you. And then you explained it very well, and it was a very good ending with your story. And thank you very much, Mary.
Thank you so much, Victor.
I think this is it for our interview. I hope you really enjoyed and looking for the answers that you were seeking of. This is Victor, and this is Mary. We see you guys later. Take care of yourself.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.
Stay tuned, guys. Thank you very much.